I was watching this YouTube video about the book of Enoch, and it was saying that all of creation obeys God. But then there were some stars that disobeyed their orbit, and they were cast out the same place the fallen stars went to, or the fallen angels went to, into like outer darkness, Sheol. And he was saying that few people will accept this teaching, and it reminds me of now, few people regard the book of Enoch as importance, regardless if it's part of the Bible or not. He kept telling Enoch to write it down, and Enoch was highly favored and chosen by God to be taken up and not see death. So even if it's not part of the Bible, it still should be of importance to know about it and listen about it. And then it says it's for a future generation, and that few will accept this teaching. And it's talking about righteousness and the wicked. And it's true, few people that are aligned with preaching righteousness and obedience. But God teaches all of our actions will be accounted for. Like in this verse, it says, God will repay each person according to what they have done. It doesn't say God will repay each person according to what their faith was and their faith alone. According to what they've done supports the theory that it's about their deeds. Same thing with Revelation 20:12. It says, and I saw the dead, great and small, standing before the throne, and the books were open. The books that recorded everything, every action that has been done. Another book was open, which is a book of life. And the dead were judged according to what they had done, as recorded in the books. So everything is recorded in these books, every single action. And then it says, so then each of us give an account of ourselves to God. Here, for the Son of Man is going to come in his Father's glory with his angels, and he will reward each according to what they have done. Reward each, not according to just their faith alone, but it says to what they have done. What did they do with their faith? And it says here, for God will bring every deed into judgment, including every hidden thing, whether it is good or evil. So should you fear that? Yes, you should fear that, because if you fear God enough, you are going to be walking in righteousness and obedience. Because if we don't fear God enough, then we think, oh, God is compassionate and gracious, slow to anger. Then we can slip into, not caring enough, not fearing enough, and be in unrighteousness and be marked as the wicked. The Lord excludes righteousness and justice for all oppression. He made known his ways. And I had to look up what that word meant, and it says to follow out or through, hence to perform, complete, to effect, to finish, plan or purpose. He wants to finish the plan or purpose for the righteous, and pursues us till the end until we're made complete and finish the work that he began in us. The Lord is passionate and gracious, slow to anger, abounding in love and devotion. He will not always accuse us, nor harbor his anger forever. He has not dealt with us according to our sins, or repaid us according to our iniquities. For as high as the heavens are above the earth, so is his loving devotion for those who fear him. Notice how it says, for those who fear him, not for those that think that they can take advantage of his grace. As far as the east is from the west. When the wind passes over, it vanishes, and the place remembers it no more. But from everlasting to everlasting, the loving devotion of the Lord extends to those who fear him, and his righteousness to their children's children, to those who keep his covenant. And what is his covenant? The 10 Commandments, his commandments. Love the Lord with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength, and love your neighbor. And remember to obey his precepts. The Lord has established his throne in heaven. His kingdom rules over all. Bless the Lord, all his angels, mighty in strength, who carry out his word. Carry out his word is being doer of his word. Not just a hearer, a believer with faith and no works. He hearken to the voice of his command. Bless the Lord, all his hosts, you servants who do his will. See, the servants are the doers of his will, not. So God will separate those not by just their faith alone, but by their obedience. Because if it was just faith alone and belief alone, with nothing that followed, it would have said the servants all who believe. But it says who do his will. Bless the Lord, all his works, in the place of dominion. Bless the Lord, O my soul.